Kalen Ponga, James Fisher-Harris, Dane Gagai, Leo Thompson, Chance, Ricky, Kinney, and all the other players in the Māori team made this edition of the 2025 NRL All-Stars look one-sided on paper, but that's only on paper because two of rugby league's greats in Shaq Mitchell and Brent Naden led the Indigenous All-Stars into pulling off just almost an incredible upset on the buzzer. Yes, the Māori All-Stars are deserving champions of this incredible fixture, securing a gritty 10-6 win over the Indigenous All-Stars. But what an incredible game of football played by both teams. And what it just really shows is that no matter what predictions we throw out at the start of the year, mainly because of how we look at each roster, as long as a team is willing to have a dig, play with passion, they are going to be hard to beat. And that's exactly what the Indigenous All-Stars boys personified tonight. One of the best All-Star clashes in recent memory. Yes, I love how sometimes these games can be attacking masterclasses because they are played early on in the season. But to see some of the incredible defensive efforts that were on display tonight warmed this little ranger's heart. I wasn't as hyped going into the All-Stars match as I have been in recent years this season, just because of how it looked so one-sided on paper, but I'm never going to be an idiot and make that mistake again, because we saw players like Shaq Mitchell, Brent Naden, Josh Curran, and the Peru brothers take it to some of the best players in the competition. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, but if you thought the Indigenous All-Stars were the better team for most of that game, then I definitely would not blame you. After watching the opening war cries all the way until the final whistle, it was an incredible match led by some even better defense. Considering for a lot of these players, especially the prominent first graders, it is their first hit out of the season. Just to see the quality of the game they set puts it into perspective of just how much these lads and ladies are playing for their cultures. Jesse Arthurs walked away with the Preston Campbell medal as the player of the match. He scored the Māori's first try of the match, had some decent running meters, but I thought pretty much every single player who put their hand up in this game had a really terrific performance, especially on the Indigenous All-Stars, like I've said numerous times now. Shaq Mitchell, you are the king. Going up against the forward pack that was much better than theirs on paper, he was absolutely outstanding. Scored the first try of the match. His front row partner, Josh Kerr, was just as impressive. Josh Curran was great as well. Tals Duncan was incredible off the bench. But Brent Naden, the great Brent Naden, what a performance to make that try-saving tackle on Hiroti in the second half. Yes, it didn't end up leading to them winning the match, but that was insane. He almost had a late game winner as well with that try in the corner. He came so close. But unfortunately, the Māori All-Stars were just too good in the end with guys like Warbrick, with Gagai, who had a fantastic debut for the Māori All-Stars. James Fisher-Harris, this bloke is somehow better going into another season when he's just won 4 comps in a row. I mean, if you want to know how much this game means to these players, James Fisher-Harris is about to go to Vegas, has played more NRL and more big games than anyone has in this competition for the whole 2020s decade so far, and he was willing to play that sort of game, put his body on the line for that. It just shows how incredible this game is. Yes, I know it's hard for me to sit here as a white boy and think about the passion, but I would die to play for New South Wales, so I'm sure these boys are going to die playing for the cultures their families are from. The Kalen Ponga situation was very interesting, how he didn't play for pretty much the entire last quarter, but Keanu Kinney was great, and I'm so excited if I'm a Gold Coast Titans fan because he looks electric. But no real big losers. Obviously, the Indigenous All-Stars did lose this game, but no one lost it. That was an incredible performance, and yes, the preseason challenge has been alright, I guess, but this All-Stars clash was levels above anything we've seen so far, and if that's any indication of how drama-filled this season is going to be, we're in for a sick one. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of it. Smash that like button, guys. Leave a comment down below who impressed you most in the 2025 NRL All-Stars, and I'll see you in the next one.